Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Our current session focuses on the roles of learners, teachers, and materials in multiple intelligences method. I hope and expect by the end of this session, you would have some understanding of the positioning of learners and teachers in MI, and you would also have some understanding of the nature of the materials that are used in it. Well, my dear students, Campbell notes that MI theory is not prescriptive. What does it mean? It means that it does not prescribe, it does not make it compulsory to follow any given as such parameters. Rather, it gives teachers a complex mental model from which to construct curriculum and improve themselves as educators. So, in other words, we can say that it provides a kind of freedom to both the teachers as well as the learners to pave their own way. As far as the role of teachers is concerned, teachers are expected to understand and master. They are also expected to be committed to the multiple intelligences model, which means they need to have a complete faith in that human beings have more than one types of intelligences. Teachers are encouraged to administer an MI inventory on themselves and thereby be able to connect your life's experiences to your concept of multiple intelligences. So identifying their own type of intelligence or type of intelligences is important for the teachers in this method. The MI inventory is a short checklist that enables users to create their own MI profiles and use these as a guide to designing and reflecting upon their learning experiences. So, through this process, then teachers become curriculum developers, which means they would be able to identify what kind of activities are or materials are needed for which particular type of learners. So they become the curriculum designers, lesson designers, and analysts, activity finders or inventors, and most critically, orchestrators of a rich array of multisensory activities within the realistic constraints of time, space, and resources of the classroom. Thus, considering the context of the classroom, the setting of the classroom, the nature of the group they are dealing with, they are teaching, the type of intelligences that they have, keeping in that mind, they would develop the lessons, they would design the lessons, and they would establish the curriculum. Teachers are encouraged not to think of themselves merely as language teachers, because multiple intelligences believes that intelligence is something more than the linguistic intelligence. So the teachers have a role that is not only to improve the second language abilities of their students, but also to become major contributors to the overall development of the intelligences of the students. As far as the role of the learners is concerned, they are typically expected to take an MI inventory and to develop their own MI profiles that would, of course, be based on this inventory. Major role of the learners is to reflect. The more awareness students would have of their own intelligences and how they work, the more they will know how to use those intelligences. So mainly the learners themselves need to identify their own type of intelligence or their own set of the types of intelligences, and based on that, then they can determine how it would be easier for them to learn a language. As far as materials in MI are concerned, MI is richest in its proposals for lesson organizations, for multisensory activity planning, and using the real-life objects. There are also now a number of reports of actual teaching experiences from an MI perspective that are teacher-friendly and that can be used as a guide, or that can be used to help design further materials in any MI classroom.